Algebra is a word that was conceived from Algebra, an Arabic word that means restoration. This was so because in the ancient times in Egypt, people learned to solve equations to determine unknown values, and it was referred to as the science of restoration and balancing, hence the word algebra. When dealing with algebra, we shall mainly look at two expressions on either side of an equal sign or an inequality sign. Right on your screen, if you look at that, the expressions we're having two expressions on either side of an equal sign right there, and we're having two expressions on either side of an inequality sign. But in short, algebra is a symbolic language. And this symbolic language expresses the relationship that exists between quantities using letters or symbols. Now, how do algebraic expressions look like? Algebraic expressions are actually terms representing part of a mathematical sentence. For example, two schools right here are supposed to share textbooks from the Ministry of Education equally. How much will each school receive? Now, if you look at this example, the two schools that are supposed to share textbooks from the Ministry of Education equally are not known. If you look at this example, there are two schools and they're supposed to share the textbooks. But now the number of these textbooks that are being supplied by the Ministry of Education is not known. There could be 10 textbooks, there could be 1,000 textbooks. We do not know. So what do? We are going to call those number of textbooks a certain letter. Call it X, Y, whatever. So let's say the values, we call it X, are the number of textbooks. So let's say the textbooks are X. So if these are two schools and they're supposed to share this, these textbooks equally, it means this value of X is supposed to be divided into two equal parts. So it means that our algebraic expression in this case is X over 2. So this X, because we do not know how many textbooks are going to be released by the Ministry of Education, this X becomes our variable. It brings us to the next question. What is a variable? A variable is simply a part of a term that is representing more than one value, and it is always representing by a letter since it is never known. Just like in our previous example. We do not know how many textbooks are going to be released by the Ministry of Education. But what we know is that these textbooks are supposed to be shared between two schools. So it means that is why we called this, it became a variable X, and we divided it by 2. So this expression X divided by 2 is now our algebraic expression. There are other forms of algebraic expressions. For example, we have 3x plus y, 3x over 2, 4x plus 5, 2y minus 3. All these are algebraic expressions, as we shall keep seeing. In our upcoming videos, we are going to start looking at how we evaluate some of these algebraic expressions. Thanks for tuning in. This brings us to the end of this video. For more videos, please remember to subscribe. For Kisembo Academy, this is Arnold Rangakuramia.